Back to the Saturday schedule and talk about some of the games that are coming up this weekend. That same one you just had up, Ja'Cory. Thank you, sir. Jason Rubin, Swansea City at 4:30 a.m.
You're going to be up. What's the chances you're going to be up for that?
Very, very little chances. Actually, at some point, the East Coast time frame will be much more beneficial. But I usually make it for the 7:30ish because 7:38ish. The Sunday games are much easier for me, but I do like watching Liverpool. A lot of people know this. I like watching Leicester. I like watching Arsenal because I get to use Twitter. There's many.
So does everyone.
Look, I'm not a hater. I'm a comedic relief.
You're a bandwagon memer.
I'm a band memer.
Yeah, you get on band. I'm excited for, of course. This is where you start to really get used to the Premier League being back. The first weekend it comes back, that feeling of nostalgia, and you're just excited to be back. And then almost I appreciate the second weekend more because I'm like, oh yeah, it's coming back. I totally forgot this is now a weekend occurrence. So this is when you're going to start. Arsenal are going to be dealt with the go-to test of any team or player. Oh, can they survive an away day at Stoke? Well, we'll see how Arsenal will survive an away day at Stoke.
Come on, be nice.
No, I'm just saying that's what people often say. Like if a new player comes in.
They were a bit injured. They were a bit injured in their first match.
But they got 3 points. That's all that matters.
But it's great because, Wenger had so many different, I'm just not going to be mean, but he could have used a lot of excuses.
No, he could have.
Remember when he blamed the fucking refs?
Don't be surprised if Arsenal absolutely smash Stoke at the weekend.
They should. First of all, that's what they're supposed to do. No offense, Stoke City fans. Are there more Stoke City fans or are there more Manchester City fans? I don't know.
I reckon that Stoke are a tough team to play against. I just reckon that this is what Arsenal, it's almost engraved in their go-to. It's like have a little bit of a stuttering start, or they come firing out the blocks and they get everyone optimistic, and then we'll see as the season moves forward. I'm not going to immediately judge them. I shared my 2 cents on the clip from what I've seen before, but I would not be surprised if they go out and smash Stoke, get the fans optimistic again. Maybe Lacazette grabs another couple of goals. And I'm just excited for the Premier League to come back and for me to get a bunch of predictions wrong.
I agree. I mean, I like when you get predictions wrong because you get them right so many times. Like the only one I've ever gotten right. No, two World Football predictions. You asked me once who's going to win the Euros, and I just blurted out Portugal. And it was right. So I can't really take credit because it was just the first country that came to mind.
I think.
And then 2 was Manchester United will not finish top 4, and that was in like September of last year. And I was right. And I got so much hate for 9 months. And I prayed that they wouldn't make it. But guess what? It's the internet. Nobody gives a shit when you're right.
Yeah.
You could be the rightest person in the world. You could be Dudley Do-Right. The guy, some terrible movie years ago. And no one cares. They want to watch Diddly Do Wrong.
Because no one likes, it's not as fun to type on the comment section. First, oh, by the way, you're right. Doesn't matter.
Couple other quick notes. Jordy, poor true Jordy, Newcastle does this video. This will give John Shelby one more chance.
Yeah.
One more chance. And we're gonna fucking scrap the cunt. So mad, so mad. He's talking about, he was right about, he's like, Del Ali is showing John Shelby what you could be. And then you get sent off and then he scores. And I really like Tottenham's attacking 3. We've talked about this before too. But that's the biggest game of the weekend is Sunday on paper, Tottenham versus Chelsea. That is a London derby. Is that the North?
Could not come at a better time, I don't think, for Chelsea, even though they just come off the back of a loss. They have to bounce back.
They have to bounce back. So a win over Tottenham would be huge. Jason's obviously Dudley Do-Right prediction, a 1-1 draw, which is probably good for both.
Not far off.
I think that's pretty good. Not far off. What do you got? 2-1?
I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea.
Ooh.
A bounce back ability Chelsea, we'll see. Comment below.
A lot of pressure on.
Leave us your wrong suggestions and we will say if you're wrong and we will not say anything if you're right.